we have heard about LRS. I think it started in 2020, if I'm not wrong. So, how are people going to benefit from it? And what is exactly LRS?
LRS is layout regulation system. See, from maybe during 90s or 2000, a lot of layouts, got started in Telangana, especially in and around Hyderabad, without taking permissions from authorities like HMDA or GHMC. People bought without looking at paperwork or without doing the due diligence, and these are all illegal layouts. Okay. Basically, you are holding a illegal plot or illegal land.
Okay.
So, but that there are like 25 lakh plots were sold during 90s, 2000s and all those times. So then government in 2015 when TRS government came up, they initiated this LRS process saying that you pay certain money and then get your plot regularized so that you can get loans. If you have a illegal plot, you can't get a loan, you can't construct a house by taking loan. And government doesn't give permission for illegal plot to construct a home. So after TRS came into power in 2015, they initiated the LRS process. They couldn't go further. But again, 2020, they initiated it and they asked to pay 10,000 rupees to regularize, and rest of the money after the regularization is done. And they have fixed some certain amount for per square yard kind of thing. So they came up with some guidelines. But a lot of people went to the court and the entire process got halted. There were, government aimed to get about 20,000 crores via LRS. They wanted to make money to spend for initiatives, their government initiatives. The LRS scheme was introduced. But because of a lot of people went to the court, that got halted. But after government has changed, again government came back and said, we will do the LRS part and pay the rest of the money. And they also given 25% rebate on the total fee.
Okay. Oh, 25%
to pursue further. Yeah. Okay. And they aimed at almost aim to gather about 20,000 crores of LRS. But that did not happen. It did not go to the people. And a lot of people waited so that, further government will reduce the price for it. And, generations also changed now. A lot of people, there was a tedious process also because there was almost 25 lakh applications were submitted for LRS with the basic 10,000 amount. And even after 1 year, now only 4 lakhs or 5 lakh people paid money for their plots to get it regularized.
Okay.
The rest of them still did not come to get their LRS done. Now government has extended some more time till April 31st so that more people get their plots regularized. But I request all people, this is a good opportunity, all the people who have illegal plots, who has bought without knowing that it's an illegal plot, request to go through the process so that your land value will be appreciated. Also, if you want to construct, definitely if you have a LRS certificate, you can go to bank and get the loan. Or if you want to go to get a mortgage loan on your plot or asset, definitely LRS will help you. So I request all the people who haven't done the LRS part, definitely go back. There's still time. You pay the necessary money and get those documents verified and get your LRS done. So it's a good initiative from government because a lot of people will get benefited out of this. But at the same time, it also helps real estate to grow. Once you have clear plot, then you will start building a house that also gives you a lot of revenue to the government.
Yes.
So, but I request a lot of people who have purchased without knowing, go understand what is the LRS process and then get your plot regularized.
So for people who are not doing it, how is it going to be? Is government going to do something about it, or?
Government might extend the timelines again or come up with better options, or they might reduce some more fees. Let's see what happens moving forward. We will know only after April 31st on it.
Now there's RRR coming up. And we know that around RRR, the areas around RRR, I think it's the best investment to make on the areas around RRR. Can you name us a few areas where we can go invest?
See, if you see ORR, especially west side of the city, at Sangareddy, the ORR exit is there.
Okay.
If you go further on the Bombay Highway, there is a place called SocialPost. That's where you get the triple R interconnected at intersected at Bombay Highway. That's one of the best place to invest in plots. And obviously, when you go further to Rajendra Nagar or Budwell is the best place to invest if you are looking at residential or plots. Further on Triple R, if you go on Vikarabad Road, there is a place called Alur. That's where Triple R is getting intersected.
There's a place called?
Alur.
Alur. Okay.
Alur. That's beyond Chevella, another 4-5 kilometers. If you cross Chevella, the Alur is another place to invest.
Okay.
There are a lot of commercial, residential, and plotting ventures are coming up near Chevella because of Triple R effect. So Chevella is a good place. In between Chevella, Vikarabad is a good place. Then Sangareddy to Sadasipet is one of the best place to invest. Then obviously the another part where Revanth Reddy is focusing, the Tukkuguda exit number 14 till Amangal. Tukkuguda, Kandakur, then Kadtal till Amangal is a good place to invest in agriculture lands or plots. Or at Tukkuguda, near Tukkuguda, you can invest in villas. A lot of villa projects are coming up. Tukkuguda is a good place to invest. Then Medchal area, beyond Kompally.
Right.
Medchal is a good place in north side of the city. Medchal is a good place to invest. Medchal also, it's grown like big now as a township.
Yes.
And Bangalore Highway, if you see near Rajapur, beyond Shadnagar, near Rajapur, it's getting intersected at Bangalore Highway. That's also a very good place to investment in terms of plots. These are some of the best places in Triple R. And Vijayawada Highway intersecting at the place called Chautupalli. So in and around Chautupalli is also good. These are all actually small towns. So those towns will become bigger. Commercial activity will come up after 5 years or 10 years once Triple R is done. Definitely those are very good for long-term investment. Anywhere along the lines of Triple R is very good for investment if you are looking at agriculture lands within 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers distance of Triple R. Will give you good returns. Along the Triple R, definitely there will be activity like people will come up with petrol bunks, people will come up with restaurants, people will come up with cement, steel shops. So along the side of Triple R, if you have a plot, definitely it's a very good investment. If you looking at 10 to 15 years of cycle.
So can you give us a final conclusion as to what people should do in terms of real estate investment?
First, believe in Hyderabad city. It's your city, your own city. Make it clean and green. And invest in Hyderabad real estate. It gives you very good returns if you are looking at long-term perspective. City is growing big. Infrastructure is growing big. You don't need to think too much about political rivalries or political policy changes and all. Hyderabad itself has its own intellectual capital, which makes the city beautiful. The food, the culture, everything is good in Hyderabad. And we are very, welcome in nature when it comes to people from who comes from other cities. So that itself is enough. The city will grow irrespective of political conditions or irrespective of any issues that happens once in a while. Don't think too much. Even investing in high rises is good. There is a lot of debate is happening about high rises, high density, low density. Don't think too much. If you see the evolution of other cities, big cities like Tokyo, New York, those cities have grown big. Nobody lost money when they invested in those cities.
Yeah.
In those cities. So Hyderabad will grow big. Definitely, it's a futuristic city with a lot of good knowledge capital and intellectual capital. A lot of educational institutions are there. World-class schools are coming up in Hyderabad. Then the best medical infrastructure is available in Hyderabad. If you see, a lot of people from other countries are coming to Hyderabad for surgeries, medical consultation. And biotech industry is growing, aerospace industry is growing, IT definitely, the startups as well as big GCCs are coming to Hyderabad for setting up their offshore development centers here. So, and a lot of young guys are getting into investment. A lot of young guys are getting into real estate as a business opportunity. So, this sector is going to grow. Don't think too much. Don't believe in those videos which says Hyderabad real estate, Damal, Hyderabad real estate, Patanam అయిపోయింది, down అయిపోయింది. ఏం కాదు. Just believe, do proper due diligence, take experts' advice, do some research from your end too, talk to people who are knowledgeable on real estate, and do investments wisely. See, obviously, whatever earnings you have, 50% or 40%, whatever savings you have, you should invest in real estate. You know, if you see in Hyderabad, నాకు తెలిసి అయితే 50% of the people in Hyderabad richer because of Hyderabad, because of real estate. Not even in Hyderabad, everywhere in the world, people have made money because of the real estate. So, don't think too much. Don't think about those negative aspects of real estate. Real estate is going to stay. Land will be there. It will not be recreated. Even diamonds can be created, but real estate, land will not be created. It's a valuable asset. Invest in it. If the price doesn't go, enjoy your land by doing something on it.
Right.
So that's what I want to conclude, and just go and invest. Don't think.
So the takeaway from this podcast was to not think much about the government, about all the speculations. Just invest, because real estate in Hyderabad is going to grow rapid.
Yeah, it definitely gives you financial security. If you have asset, you can always take mortgage loan and do something, some businesses if you want. You can sell it and reinvest in other places. You can, if you sell and buy bigger places, you can buy and give it for rental income. So there's so much of it. You need to learn and then wisely invest. You'll make money in it.
Yes.
Yeah.